Hi folks, Dan Bidondi for TruthRadioShow.com, and I want to show somebody an example of how racism is just being misconstrued. I mean, we know it's racist people here, but how somehow, some way, when it has nothing to do with the president, and somehow, some way, this is somehow tied into Trump. And this guy, Ty Sean, says, "My name is entitled because the color of my skin, thanks Trump." Now, he's gotten thousands of views, 873,000 views on this video. And most of the, you see the comments in here, 20,000 comments, shares, I'm sorry, but almost 5,000 comments of people just saying, hey, you know, so they're either blaming Trump or defending Trump, whatever, when this has nothing at all to do with Trump. Let me play this for a minute. We're not going to play the whole thing. You can see it for yourself.
I'm wearing...
Just want to show you what the video is about.
Well, first of all, the United States owns Puerto Rico, so we're part of the United States.
We don't own Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is...
Hold on a second, I want to show you something. There's a lady here filming. She rented, because I went out of time to play the whole video. She rented this picnic area for whatever she's doing, family thing, whatever. Anyway, some trashy drunk guy comes over, starts harassing her because she's got a Puerto Rican shirt on, and it's her right to do so. And Puerto Rico is part of the United States of America, and it doesn't even matter. It's a First Amendment to do that. She's a citizen of this country, but some drunk asshole comes over and starts harassing her. And there's a fat-ass cop over here that doesn't do nothing at all. Doesn't say nothing about him coming to her face, but when her boyfriend goes up to him, the cop yells at him for it. But it's disgusting, but somehow, some way, the people who made this video, whatever, are they're tying Trump to this. Somehow, when Trump's not even mentioned this at all. And this stuff has been going on in this country even before Trump was born.
What? Are you educated?
See, she's calling for the officer's help.
Why does...
This goes on through the whole video.
Okay. Okay.
So what's your point now?
Well, what's your point, sir?
My point is, why are you wearing that?
Because I can. Officer, can you please... I'm renting this area, and he's harassing me about the shirt that I'm wearing.
You're not renting any of it.
I did rent it. I have a permit for this. Right, so can you please step away from me, sir? Can you please step away from me?
You're not going to change us. You know that?
I'm not trying to change anyone. I'm just trying to come here for a birthday party.
You're not going to change the United States of America.
Okay. Okay.
You should not be wearing that in the United States of America.
Okay.
Are you a citizen?
Yes, I am a
Are you a United States
citizen.
citizen?
Can you please get away from
Then
me?
you should not be
Can
wearing
you please get away from me?
wearing United States of America.
Officer, I feel highly uncomfortable. Can you please grab him?
Are you an American citizen?
Please, officer.
I'm an American citizen.
Cops doing nothing at all.
Is she an American citizen? Why is she wearing that shit?
As you can see, the police are not even, he's not even grabbing him.
Actually,
Like this guy's just walking up to me. He basically got in my face.
I'm going to play this whole video this way people can see this for yourself. Yes, some racist asshole over here harassing this woman and her family there because they rented this area and because she's wearing a Puerto Rican shirt. But I'm going to play the whole video. But somehow, some way, you're going to see how idiot, people could be, idiotic, I should say, somehow tying this to Donald Trump. And I'm going to play the whole video because he does not mention the president once.
Damn near almost touched me. This is what I'm wearing, guys. This is what I'm wearing. That's it. That's it.
I got some really nephews and nieces that'll
Can you
go
please
down
get away
on you.
from me?
If
Can
you're
you
an
please
American
get away from
citizen,
me?
you should
Can you
not be
please get
wearing
away
that
from me?
shirt
Can you
in
please get
America.
away
Let
from
me tell you
me?
something.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico is an American state.
It is.
Yes, they are. They vote for our president.
You should wear it.
Hey,
Hey, calm down. Get away.
baby girl. You are an American.
I know I am.
I know you're too.
Hey, calm down.
Ex-officer, I'm renting. I paid for a permit for this area. I do not feel comfortable with him here. Is there anything you can do?
No, we're gone. Hey, we're not going to sit around and be with you. Hey, don't you dare walk over here, okay?
So the cop's yelling at the guy from the front of his
Okay,
grill.
well, how come you're saying something when he's going up, but when he was coming up to me, you didn't do anything?
Citizen, and we're Puerto Rican. Shut the fuck up. You want to get calls? Shut up. And you're wrong. I'm done. I'm sorry. Shut the fuck up. It's their house. I'm done. I'm done. I'm sorry, man. I'm done.
But this goes on, folks. It's another minute left here, and he's just swearing. But then you can check it out for yourself. At no point does he even mention Donald Trump or anybody. But somehow this guy, Ty Sean, says a name calling is entitled of the color of the skin, using race baiting tactics here, because we know black people aren't racist either. You know, and like all people of every color and skin are racist. Okay. And they got racist people within every color and minority, every damn race across the planet. They have racist people within it. So, you know, we got this white racist asshole, this drunk, discriminating against a Puerto Rican, which Puerto Rico is part of this country. And we know there's racist Puerto Ricans, we know there's racist black people, we know there's racist Chinese and such. But the thing is, none of these people speak for the majority of their race, you know what I mean? So this jerk here doesn't speak for us white people. You know, I get along and I love people of all race, color, and creed. So, but the reason why I'm making this video so far and showing this, because somehow here we go with the white privilege bullshit again. I'm driving a 2006 car, so where the hell is my white privilege? My car, like, I gotta put work into it every month to keep it going, so I like to know where my white privilege is. But anyway, somehow, some way along another, they try to tie this into President Trump, because everybody's butthurt because Hillary Clinton lost. And it has nothing to do with the president at all. And you can see all the comments. And people go back and forth. I mean, I made some comments too. What the hell is this? Has to do with Trump. Newsflash has been going on long before Obama, Bush, and Clinton. None of these presidents have nothing to do with some racist asshole drunk. So stop race baiting. So if you go watch the video for yourself, you can clearly see Trump is not mentioned anywhere in that video. So, but somehow, some way, these race baiters, they get videos like this, and yes, there's racism. Like I said in the video here, there's racist people from all groups, blacks, whites, Hispanics, Asians, whatever. There's always racist people, but they do not speak for the majority of each race. All right, so that white drunk asshole, okay, does not speak for me, okay, because I get along with everybody. So the only time you see racism is when you turn on the mainstream media, and yeah, there's racism out there, but nothing like how the mainstream media portrays it to be. Or these people who make videos like this, not the person who made the video, the woman, is a person who shared it, okay, like this Thai person, whatever his name is, that shared this, okay, to make a racial issue about it, white privilege, and somehow, some way it gets linked to Donald Trump. Now, here's a big news flash that everybody should, you know, maybe you've heard of this, segregation and everything else. This happened long before Donald Trump was even born. Okay, so even before the segregation and everything else, this has been happening for a long time, okay? And it happens in every country, okay? Don't give me that crap, okay? So how the hell does this get turned around blaming the president? Much as I did not like Barack Obama, much as I couldn't stand the Bushes or Clinton, okay, I have to say, hey, listen, the president of the United States has nothing to do with the racist stuff that's been going on. The racist stuff has been going on long before these guys were even in college. Okay, these presidents, even before they even got to politics, the racism has been going on since then. And so don't give me, oh, it's Trump with the white privilege. Oh, yeah, it's a white privilege. Like I said, I'm driving a 2006 beat-up Pontiac, okay? So you show me where my white privilege is, and I'll go cash in, get myself a brand new car. You know what I mean? So don't give me that white privilege bullshit, okay? If you're a hard-working American, doesn't matter what race, color, or creed you are, all right, you get what you deserve. In other words, you work hard, you get good stuff. So don't sit there and give me that racist bullshit. I live in the state of Rhode Island, okay? We all get along with each other great. The majority, 99% of us in the state of Rhode Island, we have people from all areas of the planet. Okay, we got Puerto Ricans, we got Hispanics from all different countries, blacks, okay, from African blacks and everything else. We got people from all over Asia and everything else here in Rhode Island. I went to Central Falls High School, okay, where the whites and blacks were the minorities. We were the minorities. Us whites and the blacks were the minorities. So that doesn't mean nothing. What I'm trying to say is the only time you see about racism is when you turn on the mainstream media, when they blow things out of proportion, and videos like this, how they title it, it's not the video itself. The video is great. It was some white asshole that was being racist against these Puerto Rican people, trying to enjoy the day with their family. Then you had that jerk-off cop over there not doing nothing about it. And the Puerto Rican guy should have just punched that white guy in the face. I would have done that. But the thing is, yeah, we can't turn this into a racial issue because everybody knows, okay, we all work, we play, we go to school with all people of all races. Do you hear people calling people spicks, niggas, dykes, white trash, kikes, and crackers and everything like that? You know what I mean? And I'm just using that for example, so I don't want to get flagged on YouTube here for using racial comments. That's an example, okay? I'm not using racial comments against anybody, so YouTube, you can't flag me because I'm just using that for example, okay? So, and I'm not racist. So anyway, so we can't go by what people title videos. And again, how the hell does it relate to Trump? Not once did the man mention Trump or the woman. You know what I mean? So what's all the Trump attack on? And why is people attacking him for? You know what I mean? Again, much as I don't like the Obamas and Bushes and Clintons and all them, I'm not going to pin stupid crap like that on them. And I'm certainly not going to pin this on Donald Trump. He has nothing to do with the situation. So, and the thing is, a president doesn't dictate who a person is. I'm Dan Bidondi. Much as I like Trump, okay, Donald Trump, Barack Obama, George Bush, Bill Clinton, none of these cats are going to dictate who I am. I'm my own person. I make my own choices. I'm a grown adult. I do what I do, okay, and I have my own consequences if I do bad, have my gratifications if I do great. That says to every American citizen out there, even people in other countries, okay? A president or a leader doesn't dictate who you are. The choices you make, okay? So stop passing the buck. Stop saying the white privilege bullshit, okay? Stop saying the black minority bullshit, okay? Stop saying it doesn't matter what race you are, okay? Because people say, the whites are oppressed people, the blacks oppressed people. No, none of you people know what the hell oppression is. If you want to get down to oppression, okay, the most oppressed race in the history of the United States of America was the Native Americans. They were killed off by the millions, okay, slaughtered, okay. And my mother's side is Native American. Do I go around blaming all white people? No. You know what I mean? My father's side is from Italy. But it doesn't even matter if people talk about oppression. There's been no more oppressed people in the entire history of this planet than the Jewish race. The Jews have been more oppressed than anybody in the entire planet. You don't see them going around claiming for privilege and everything else and burning towns down or whatever. You know what I mean? So stop with the racist crap. We don't need this, okay? I have friends. I'm a professional wrestler. I'm into martial arts. My instructor, okay, is black as you could get, okay? He's a badass. He's a Vietnam veteran, proud American. Yeah, he's a real tough bastard, I'll tell you that, okay? He's like my brother, okay? I have people in karate who are black, Asian, Spanish, and all that. I'll show you the pictures. You can look at my profile. Like, we all get along. We're brothers and sisters in the karate. And same thing in professional wrestling. I wrestle people, some of my best friends are black. Some of my best friends are Spanish and everything else. We all get along. We don't look, oh, hey, Mom, this is my black friend. This is my Spanish friend. Oh, they don't bring me there. Hey, Dad, look, this is my white brother, my white boy, whatever. They don't do that, okay? This is not my bro. That's what we say, you know what I mean? We're all brothers. And that's the mentality. And I challenge you, everywhere you live right now, when you go to work, you go to the malls, everywhere else, you get along with these people, right? The people of different races and everything else, we all get along with each other. Okay, we work with each other, play with each other, all the good stuff, okay? And yeah, there's racist jerks here and there. There's racist blacks, there's racist whites, racist Asians, all that. But they don't speak for the majority of each race. What I'm trying to say is don't let assholes like Al Sharpton, who are race-baiting people, Maxine Waters, that dog-faced puke bag going around saying, oh, go attack Trump supporters. You know, much as I don't like Obama, okay, I couldn't stand Obama. I couldn't stand the Bushes either, okay, because they both work together. That's the whole story altogether. But if somebody came out and say, hey, I'm a Barack Obama supporter or a Hillary Clinton supporter, yeah, I don't agree with you, but I'm not going to go attack you. But what they're doing now is you got Maxine Waters calling to tell people, hey, go attack those Trump supporters. Just because they follow a president, you're going to go attack them for their First Amendment. It's your First Amendment to like who you want and hate who you want. So much as I like Trump, okay, the people who don't like Trump, I support you 100%. That's your First Amendment to not like the president. It's your First Amendment to protest against the president. And I support that, much as I don't agree with you, but I'm not going to go attack you because of your political beliefs. You know what I mean? That's what this country is about. We all have diverse views of politics, religion, and everything else, but at the end of the day, we should be like, all right, all that aside, let's shake hands. Let's go to dinner together. Let's go get a drink together. I'm not going to go kill you because you like Trump. I'm not going to go kill you because you like Obama or Hillary Clinton. I don't agree with it, but you know what? Hey, let's go out to dinner together. Let's go have fun together. Put the politics aside. You know, people don't understand this stuff, okay? And you let the mainstream media just, that's where all you people are. There's a bunch of puppets, okay? The mainstream media and these douchebags at the top, like Al Sharpton, Maxine Waters, Michael Moore, and these other jerk-offs that are holding you people like this puppets, facing each other, clashing with each other. All of them are sitting at the top laughing at every one of you because you're falling for the biggest divide in American history. They don't want you united, okay? Unity is power. And I want to tell you one secret about the elite, the world's elite, okay? They want everybody on the planet to be conformed to their system. They want you all hitting each other for one reason. Because they fear one day, just say here in America here, one day when every American citizen says, you know what? I'm not black, I'm not white, I'm not Hispanic, I'm not from Italy, I'm not from Spain, Portugal, whatever. You know what? I'm an American, okay? The color doesn't dictate who I am. We are Americans. You're a black American, white American, doesn't matter. We're not any of that. We are Americans, period. We're united. And when we do that, okay, all this bad stuff's got to go away. All of it. Because the global elite won't have you by the balls then. They won't have you under their control. So the day when we say, you know what, I'm going to put this crap aside, I'm not going to listen to the mainstream media, I'm not going to listen to the jerks at the top of the Republican Party or the jerks at the top of the Democratic Party who all work together at the top when people don't even know this. And they play every one of you like a puppet, and you don't even realize that. You go out on election day, you got one corner there for the Democrats, one corner there for the Republicans, ready to kill each other at a moment's notice. For what? They want you purposely divided, politically, racially, religiously, because they want you divided because they want to control you. They know if they could divide you, they could control you. That's what they're doing. That's been a Marxism plan from day one. That's a New World Order agenda, is to divide the people. Philosophically, religiously, politically, the whole 9 yards, okay? So if one day we all come together, it's like, you know what, we may not agree with things, okay? The thing is, nobody's ever going to agree on everything, okay? But it's how you handle it, okay? Be an adult. All right, just because that guy over there likes Hillary Clinton, I can't stand Hillary Clinton, but you know what? You know what? God bless you. You know, it's your right to like Hillary Clinton. And if just because I like Trump, should I be beaten to death because I like Donald Trump? No, absolutely not. And should you be beaten to death because you're a Hillary Clinton supporter? Absolutely not. I wouldn't even touch her. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, yeah, your differences, whatever, but you know what? It comes to a point that says, you know what? We got to stop this, okay? We can't fight against our brother because they're different color or a different religion or a different political party. We need to say, hey, you know what? We're humans. That's the bottom line. God created us all equally, okay? And the only reason why we have different colors, skin tones, and different features on our face because of the atmospheric climates of the regions where our races came from. That's the only reason why we have different colors and skins and everything else. That's the only reason why. And because when God separated all the people on the planet, he put them into different regions, and over the years, they adapted to the climate that they were in. Colder climates, warmer climates, and everything else, and that's how the features, and it's a lot of science behind it to explain this. But that's the only reason why we have different color skin. That's it. And people don't understand that. We all bleed red. We have the same anatomy. All the men on the earth have the same exact anatomy. All the women on the earth have the same exact anatomy. It doesn't matter what skin color you are, what race you are. And you know what I mean? So people need to understand this, okay? Stop falling for the divide, because they are really doing a number on us, all of us. They want everybody that's fighting with each other, calling each other every racial slur in the book and hating each other. No, God created us all equal. Plain and simple. We are all created equally by our Creator. So stop the division, stop the crap, and let's get together. Because the only thing that's going to stop this New World Order is you people, first of all, getting on your hands and knees and praying to the Almighty. And second is for us to be united, not divided. United we stand, divided we fall. And that goes a long way. And if you notice how that's been stricken out of the mindset of Americans lately, because forever, when I went to school years ago, and when I was younger, that's all you heard. United we stand, divided we fall. So, excuse me, I got a little harsh throat. But anyway, we need to unite, okay? That's what makes us strong. And I'm not going to sit here all night and talk about this, folks, but you people need to get your priorities together. If you really think that Donald Trump is responsible for this video, okay, first of all, shut it off and go see a damn mental psychologist or something, because you're absolutely insane. You really don't. And if anybody thinks that Barack Obama or George Bush or the Clintons are responsible for any of this stuff like this, you need to go see a shrink. You really don't. Because a president, it doesn't matter if the president come out and say, hey, even if the president does come out and say he's racist, okay, that doesn't dictate who all white people are or all who black people are. Okay, if Obama came out and said he's racist, okay, that doesn't mean all black people are racist. If Donald Trump says that, doesn't mean all white people are racist, which none of them said that, and I got to credit them for that, you know what I mean? But I mean, like, don't fall for the racial divide. Because you got people, Maxine Waters, Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, Michael Moore, he gets on this, that fat bastard, and these scumbags, okay, in the high levels of the mainstream media, high levels of politics and everything else, they love nothing more than making you fight it with each other and hating your brothers and sisters just because they have a different color. I mean, really? And I want to clear up one thing, too, okay, about this white privilege bullshit, okay? Number one, I'm going to give you some history of mine. Okay, and I'll show you how much white privilege that I had. Okay, I grew up in, as we call here in Rhode Island, Section 8 housing. It's a low-income housing, okay? I lived in the projects. I lived in the ghetto, okay, when I was a kid. We grew up in, my mom and dad were on food stamps. They were disabled and everything else. We rarely ever had a car, okay? We had to walk most of the places, take buses, and at times we went to soup kitchens when my mom and dad couldn't afford much for food and everything. So where the hell is my white privilege? And I work now. I mean, like, I work and I do my stuff, make a living for my family. But I don't have brand new cars and everything else. I mean, I'm aiming for that because I'm working my butt off. But it's not given to me. If it was, I got a 2006 Pontiac, okay? It's beat up. I have to put work into it every month, okay? And the car is always leaking oil in the whole 9 yards. So where the hell is my white privilege? You know what I mean? So I want this message to go out to everybody from all different races that don't fall for the bullshit, okay? And I know there's white people out there too, and I want to clear this up too, because there's white people out there say that blacks get more things than everybody else. Look at the NFL, look at the NBA, they get millions of dollars over white people. Well, first of all, I'm going to clear that up because black people are a lot better basketballers, hands down, than a white person ever will be. Okay, like Michael Jordan, I grew up, he was one of my sports heroes. That's how much racist I am, because I know people call me racist. I loved Michael Jordan. I had posters of him all over my room. I loved the guy, you know what I mean? So that's how racist I really am, right? But anyway, he got the way, the millions of dollars, he got all that stuff because he was, today, even today, he's the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. So I want to clear that up too with white people saying blacks get all everything, all the contracts, because they're better athletes in the most parts of, especially football and basketball most of the time. That's where blacks are more better athletes in those positions. But it doesn't mean that I'm discriminating against white people. No. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean I'm discriminating against blacks, whatever. So I just want to clear up all the white privilege bullshit or the black privilege bullshit. Oh, the Asian bullshit. Yeah, they get all the jobs and all that. Well, you know what? You got to give it to the Asians in Japan. They go to school 6 or 7 days a week, whatever. They go to school a lot longer than us. The IQs are, on the average, well high above the average American. Okay, they're much smarter in every which way. So yeah, if I was a boss, I would hire an Asian, Japanese guy over American person. It depends on the academics or whatever the job is. In other words, like, because the thing is, a lot of people go with the jobs. Oh, the blacks get the jobs. Oh, the whites get the jobs. Oh, the women get the jobs. Or the men get the jobs, and they turn it to the sexist thing too. Say women don't get appreciated. And I want to clear that up too. First of all, people say women don't get enough respect. Men get the higher paying jobs. That's bullshit. Okay, because I know a lot of women that get paid a lot more than I do and get jobs easier than I do. Okay, and that's how where it's going. You know what I mean? It goes down to the race and the sex now, and it's all out of control, all of it. Okay, and when it comes to jobs, okay, it's whoever fits the criteria the best. In other words, if I'm hiring, just say for a reporter, right? I'm looking for a reporter. Guy comes in the room, right? What's your history? What's your credentials? It doesn't matter what the person's color is or the person's sex is. I'm going to take the person who's best for the job, who's the most qualified for that job. I'm not going to sit there and say, hey, you know, I can't hire you because you're white because I want to be politically correct. I have to hire a Muslim. You know what I mean? Or I can't hire you because you're black. You know what I mean? No, you hire them because they fit the criteria the best. Even sometimes if the man is better than the woman, it's not sexist. Hey, the man is better at that point. And sometimes it's going to be the woman that's better at that point. And sometimes it's going to be the black person that's better. Okay? Or the Asian or the Spanish or that white person is better at position. There's nothing to do with race, sex, or anything like that. And much as out of control this conversation might seem it went, that's exactly where videos like this go. Okay? That video you just seen at the beginning of this video here about this white trash drunk just harassing this Puerto Rican woman and that lazy-ass cop doing nothing about it. I mean, the woman should report the cop. That's what she should do. And that drunk should have got his face punched in, if you ask me. So, especially when they're my girlfriend like that, bam! You know, I wouldn't even give him a second chance. But, see where all this goes, okay? From that video, okay? Somehow, some way, Donald Trump's name comes into it. By the person who posted this video. And not the woman who made it, the person who posted it. Somehow, some way, Donald Trump comes into it. Then you have a big discussion, 4,000 or 5,000 comments about Donald Trump. When it has nothing to do with Trump. Because of some racist, ignorant asshole, somehow, some way, Trump's name gets brought into it. White privilege gets brought into it. When, you know what I mean, it's white people and Puerto Ricans. Puerto Ricans are not black. But somehow, some way, you get people say, well, the blacks always get oppressed. When these people Puerto Ricans are not black. You know what I mean? And Spanish people are not black. You know what I mean? The Mexicans are not black. And they're not white either. You know what I mean? So you got 3 different colors of skin, 4 actually with the American Indians. If you get into it, you got other colors of skins. And I'm never going to get into all that. But I mean, the point is, folks, we need to stop the racial divide. We need to stop these people from dividing us, plain and simple. And I'm going to end this here, and I hope to pray to God that people actually get some common sense. So when you see some jerk-off post a video like this with a stupid title saying, oh, the white privilege, thanks Trump, when you see some jerk-off like that say that, that's called race baiting, okay? Watch the video before you make a comment, and you're like, wait, you know what? None of these people even mentioned Donald Trump. How's Trump involved in this? How's white privilege involved in it? Because the jerk cop stuck up for that white guy? There's times when cops stick up for all over the country. Doesn't matter what color. I've seen cops stick up for the black person when the black person was at fault. I've seen cops stick up for the Spanish person when the Spanish person was at fault. It's not just a white thing. I mean, I've been involved. Anybody knows and been following me, okay? I confront police officers, the bad ones anyway. I got a lot of good friends who are police officers. But the bad police, I confront them all the time. And everybody that's been following me knows damn well none of that applies, okay? Because I get harassed too. Okay, I have to go toe-to-toe with a police officer to put him in this place politically. And if I didn't know my stuff right, I'd probably get my ass arrested. You know what I mean? So don't sit there and say, oh, the police favor white people. No, they don't. You have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Not at all. Because one, I think it was 2016, don't quote me on the year, but more white people were killed by cops than blacks. Then the year later, it was more blacks killed by people than cops. But of course, the mainstream media would never highlight that. In other words, today, just today alone, how many people across the country got arrested? How many people across the country got shot or attacked by a police officer? Lots. Over the weekend, yeah. And so, now what the mainstream media does, you got to understand, okay? All local media across the country, they'll report on things like this. They'll put in the newspaper and the local TV news and all that, how somebody got arrested, it was an altercation and police abuse, whatever. But the mainstream media at the top, okay, like NBC, ABC, the top affiliate, they have the affiliates, the local media, but the top, they'll skim through all that news and look for that one incident that was a white cop that did something to a black guy, regardless who's at fault. Even if the black guy was 100% at fault, they'll pick that right out, and they won't show the whole video. They'll show a video like a cop, bang, 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 gunning the black guy down, and doesn't look like he has no weapons. Oh my God! But they don't show the whole video how the guy did have a weapon. You know what I mean? And same thing, reverse, black cop, white person. And but they love to they'll pick that one out, throw it way out of context, and say, oh, look, just to cause race bait, just to cause us arguing with each other. And somehow, some way, it always gets tied to the president. Somehow, some way. Because people were tying it to Obama. And much as I don't like him, I did defend him on that Obama has nothing to do with this shit going on. It was before Obama. And people say, well, it's Trump. No, it's not to do with Trump. This has been going on for long before that. It's the mainstream media. It's the global elite who are doing this stuff. The people at the top purposely want you divided, want you to attack the president. The president's nothing but a puppet. The New World Order uses a puppet. That's just a front man. Somebody to yell and blame and point the finger to, when you should be pointing the finger to yourself for falling for this shit. And so I'm reaching out to all you people, blacks, whites, Hispanics, grow the hell up. Please grow the hell up. Okay? If you want your children, and don't give me your bullshit, okay? I lived in this and I lived that. I lived in shit too, okay? And I'm not comparing myself to any one of you, okay? So if you want things to change, doesn't matter what we lived in or live in, okay? If you want things to change, you got to change. Enough of the racist shit. Stop taking action for yourself. Stop making excuses. Stop pointing fingers. Oh, he's at fault, they're at fault. No. Stop pointing the finger and say, you know what? I'm going to stand up. I'm going to be a man. I'm going to be a woman. And I'm going to stand up and take action for myself, take accountability for myself, and just unite with people. You know what I mean? Say, hey, that guy across the street that's black, or that guy across the street's white, the guy across the street's a Mexican. You know what? I'm going to go over there. Hey, how you doing? I'm your neighbor. I lived across from you a couple of years. And I just wanted to officially say, hey, my name is Bidondi, and I want to get to know you. You know what I mean? Like, we've been neighbors for years or weeks or whatever. I want to let you know, hey, listen, I'm your neighbor, and anything you need from me, come knock at my door, and I'd like to make friends with you. You know what I mean? What's wrong with that? You know what I mean? People did that for so long in this country. You know what I mean? And yes, we had the racial part, yes, but when that was all over with, and for them, even back then with the oppression against blacks, that didn't speak for most white people. Most white people got along with blacks, okay? They went out to dinner and everything else, even though they got attacked too. So don't give me that bullshit, you know what I mean? So all white people are not bad, and all black people are not bad. I got attacked by black people before because I was white. Did I go blame all the black people for it? Absolutely not. Because again, most of my friends in school were all black and Spanish and everything else. I was on a wrestling team and everything. So did I go blame all the Spanish people when a couple of Spanish people attacked me because I was a white guy? Absolutely not, you know what I mean? So you black people should not blame all the white people just because some racist jerk in this video is attacking, which person ain't black but Puerto Rican, but you get the point. And same thing with Spanish and everything else. Stop blaming the other race, okay? Let's start getting along, start working together. Because the only thing that's going to stop the New World Order is you. You know what I mean? If we unite, they die. Okay? If we divide, we die. That's plain and simple. That's how it's going to go. Okay? Plain and simple. Once again, if we unite, they die. If we divide, we die. You know, if we divide, we die. You know what I mean? So you need to put that in your head. We divide, we die. We unite, they die. You know what I mean? We need to take out the New World Order. And if you don't know what the New World Order is, and a lot of people don't, basically, it's a global government, a global dictatorship, a bunch of global elite from all countries and all over the planet that get together. These are the cockroaches of humanity that all get together. And these people, all races, color, and creed, they just serve evil. They're playing up Luciferians. They serve evil. They control the world banks and everything else. And they're most of the government people and everything else. And so they get together and say, hey, you know what? We're going to cause purposely racial divide, religious divide, political divide, when the Republicans and Democrats work together at the top. And here in this country, I mean, it's so disgusting and sickening that people every year, I'm a Republican, I'm a Democrat, but they don't see that those two wings belong to the same bird. The right wing, left wing, they don't see at the top how it connects to each other. They just see this, a division, that's it. It's called the right wing, left wing false paradigm. It works the same exact way in a race war. Same exact way, the whites against Hispanics, Hispanics against the blacks, whites against both, whatever, and vice versa. So stop the divide, folks, please. For God's sake, you know what I mean? For the love of God. And God is our creator. He created us all equal. And one day we're going to meet the creator, and God's going to show you clearly how we are all created in his image, as he said in the book called the Bible. Okay, the Holy Scripture says we are all created in his image. Thus, we are all equal. Okay, we all sin. We all fall short of the glory of God, and we all need the blood of Jesus Christ to save us. And forgive me for the swearing, but nothing ticks me off more than seeing good people like yourselves out there that just hate each other because of a skin color. That somehow, some way, the president's tied into this garbage. No, don't blame the president. Don't blame the person about this color skin. You know what? Blame the person, individual that's causing the race stuff. And that drunk, if I was there, I would have defended those Puerto Ricans. I probably would have punched that drunk right out. I would have, especially would have come near the first time he came near that woman, that's assault. I would have knocked his ass out, plain and simple, if I would have seen that. And the cop would have had to arrest me, and I wouldn't have cared, because I would have defended that lady. And that lady, to me, wasn't because she was Puerto Rican, okay, or whatever color she was, because she's a lady. That's the point, okay? And it was some drunk, racist asshole that, and again, excuse me for the swearing, it's just I get so passionate about this stuff, and I know I sound like a hypocrite because I preach the word of God, which I shouldn't be swearing like this, but it just gets me so, I get so wrapped up in it, I get so passionate, and it makes me disgusted to see my fellow Americans just, attacking each other over race, color, or because they believe in the political party, you know what I mean? Enough of the stuff, If you don't agree with somebody, hey, that's their right to do what they want, you know what I mean? And you support that right. But the majority of the people in each race are great people, and we all get along with each other. And just, you don't believe me, just go walk around society and say hi to somebody, you know what I mean? Anyway, love you all. God bless. This is Dan Bidondi, ShootRadioShow.com.